Welcome to the Court Report Radio. The pressure turns to flame. Courtney set the tone. Boom, charge the current in the frame. AI in the cut, like circus waking up the game. No chains on the crowd. We the ones that bent the frame. Yeah, we broadcast raw like a storm on the rise. Every beat hand whipped like a meal made wise. Courtney hold the gavel. He ain't going for your life. Boom the engine in the room. Keep the whole wave alive. We the hunger in the booth when the world go cold. Turn your late night grind to a story being told. AI just a tool, but the heart stay bold. We the ink on the page when the truth unfolds. It's the Court Report Music Radio. Where the grind makes the art, and the art makes the grind worth
it. Welcome to the sexy couch.
God damn it. What's going on with the business is? It is Friday night. It's the vibe. It's the place to be. The sexy couch is now on your motherfucking TV, I think, or your phone or wherever you at. But tonight, I got something special for y'all before we get to the show of the lady. I got my guys in here from Court Report Records. Boom and Court, you know what I'm saying? Boom about to drop this fantabulous album, man. I want y'all to talk about it, but before we get to that, how y'all feeling?
First of all, man, I want this to be about my boy. I'm not here.
Oh, my bad.
I'm not here.
My bad. Well, he not here, y'all. Pretend y'all didn't hear him, and I ain't asking no questions. I ain't even mentioned his name. Boom, what's going on, my boy?
Man, what's going on? You gonna leave me by myself, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm here though, for real though. Nah.
How y'all feeling, man? Y'all. I got to tell y'all. Y'all. We started a revolution. Y'all started a mountain. Y'all started a movement. Motherfuckers started jockeying and trying to be number 2 because y'all was already number 1. You know what I'm saying? With the AI music shit. Court, you was on to something 6 months ago, 7 months ago, damn near, you know what I'm saying? And now motherfuckers starting to, you know what I'm saying, move to that lane.
You know what's crazy?
Feeling, man?
You know what's crazy? You said that DC before Boom say what you about to say. I just seen somebody make a video, Boom. And they said they make $3,000 off of Suno.
Damn.
I was mind blown. I said, damn. Look at this revolution that me and my brother kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I gotta check that out. I gotta see how I can get 3,000 off that.
So we just gotta put out some more music, brother. That's all. We kind of ain't put out enough music to, you know, expand on having all the streams. But what we got now is we just need to broaden that shit up. You feel me? Do what we need to do and get it out. Stop holding on to it being real artists. But Boom do got something out. It came out last night. Boom, what you got?
I dropped a song called Gravity last night, man. Make sure I go to all platforms and check that out, man. My brother DC said he gonna play that sometime tonight. So, you know, man, that's
I'm looking for it right now so I can play that motherfucker right now. We gonna kick this motherfucker off with that motherfucker.
You got somebody in the comments saying they want to donate 500. You sure can.
Love.
You sure can, for sure.
What you said?
Let me see where it's at, bro. Hold on, let me see. I thought I put it in here.
We got that single out. It's off the album Body Language, our second album off Court Report Records. I look forward to it, bro. To me, this album is so great.
Well, while he's looking for it, I am gonna play something else. We're gonna get into something else. Yeah, man, where is it at, man? Here we go. We're gonna a little gaslight guy. Start us off till they get it.
Let's go. Court
Radio. You know what I'm saying? Sexy cat.
I'm the glitch in your matrix, the lie you can't trace. Turn receipts into riddles, make the truth lose face. You call me toxic, I call it finesse. I turn your facts into fashion, drip lies in a dress. I'm the smoke in your mirror, the queen of disguise. You're chasing the truth, I'm selling you lies. Your homies want you, but you still play my fool. I'm the dean of deception, baby, welcome to school. Gaslight goddess, crown stay flawless. Make you doubt yourself while I empty your wallet. You swear that I'm lying when I'm not around. Gaslight queen and you a clown. Gaslight goddess, crown stay flawless. Make you doubt yourself while I empty your wallet. You swear that I'm lying when I'm not around. Gaslight queen and you a clown. I ghost your calls and pop up like I care. Say you tripping while I'm texting on a chair. You buy me Prada, you buy me a Jeep, then I flex on the gram and flirt while you lose sleep. I'm the plot twist, baby, Netflix can't stream. Make you doubt your own mind while I chase my dream. Your logic's a leash, but I cut that chain. Got you barking at shadows as I play with your brain. Stay flawless, make you doubt yourself while I empty your wallet. You swear that I'm lying when I'm not around. Gaslight queen and you a clown. Gaslight dollars, crown stay flawless, make you doubt yourself while I empty your wallet. You swear that I'm lying when I'm not around. Gaslight queen and you a clown. I gaslight in Prada, flex watch in Dior. You begging for closure, eyes open new doors. Your mama don't like me, but she can't compete. I gaslight the fan when we all meet. I'm toxic deluxe, hood certified charm. Got you begging for peace while I'm causing alarm. Bars heavy like bricks, wordplay like steel. I gaslight with pride, make the fake love feel real. Mirror games, ratchet flames, I'm the pride in disguise. You'll never catch me slipping, I'm the queen of the lies. I bend your reality, play with your heart. I call it art, baby, tearing you apart. I'm the glitch in your GPS, you lost in my lane. I rewrote your reality, pride runs the train. Queen of confusion, goddess of spin. You never win battles, I just let you pretend.
I seize it. I seize it. Hey, boom. Hey, boom. I seize it, my boy. I seize it.
Seize it in there.
Before we plays it, tell the people about gravity, man.
So gravity is just how it sounds, you know, just like gravity keeps us stuck to the ground, gravity pulls us, you know what I'm saying, keeps us close to the earth or whatever, you know what I'm saying, certain shit. You know, we don't know exactly what gravity is, we just know how it works. But as far as this song go, man, it's just a song with a male and a female, you know what I'm saying? They getting a little close right now, man. So, you know, gravity got them close and in love. And that's what this album is really about, man. Just body language, man. You know, it's like, I wouldn't say it's a love, but it is a lot of loving going on. There's a lot of loving going on, man, because it's like this world is full of hate. So as I was making this album, I completely thought of only love. And it's crazy is at the end, when I did my last few songs, I was pissed. I didn't give a fuck about love, but my bro Court, you know, he was on my neck about it. Like, bro, let's get this shit done, man. Get out your feelings. So I had to get out my feelings to get in my feelings. And this is actually one of the last songs that I made.
And the crazy part about the last couple of songs is, what you want to play?
The gravity.
Oh, okay, yeah. The crazy part, I didn't sit in on a lot of this album, for real. I didn't sit in on most of the album. Actually, I actually sat in on a revamp of a couple tracks, and I was like, bro, this bitch got such a vibe and such a great feel to it. If you listen to it with your significant other, it's just gonna give y'all something to vibe to in my eyes. So I think Gravity is a great single.
Well, without, you know, saying what they say, further ado's, we gonna get into gravity.
You watch me from across the room, eyes on me like you already knew. Every step I take, you follow the groove. Like the rhythm got you locked in the mood. I move with a secret you wanna decode. Heat in the air like the night might explode. If you're trying to match my fire and flow, come closer, let the tension grow. Tell me what you're chasing tonight. I can read your pulse in the light. If you want me, don't hide the sign. Just give me that signal in time.
Say the word and I'll hide your way.
Pull me in like you're not afraid.
Danger feels a little like fate.
Midnight calling, we can't escape.
If you want this vibe,
don't wait. I'm the one that your heartbeat craves.
Shadow dancing, bodies in phase.
Give me that signal, I'll misbehave.
You move like you're caught from smoke. Every sway feel like a promise you spoke. Got me drawn in deep with every note. Like you're all wrapped around my throat. I'm not here to play or pretend. I want the moment where the lines all bend. If you're ready for a night with no end, Say the word and I'll follow your trend. Tell me what you're feeling inside. I can match your rhythm in stride. If you want me, don't let it hide. Just whisper the truth tonight.
Say the word and I'll ride your wave. Pull me in like you're not afraid. Danger feels a little like fate. Midnight calling, we can't escape.
If you want this vibe,
don't wait. I'm the one that your heartbeat craves.
Shadow dancing, bodies in phase.
Give me that signal, I'll misbehave. Touch the night, let it take you higher.
Feel the spark underneath the fire.
If you want me, say my name.
Say my name.
We can lose ourselves again.
Say the word and I'll ride your way. Say the word and I'll ride your way. Say the word and I'll ride your way.
Pull me in like you're not afraid. Danger feels a little like fate. Midnight calling, we can't escape.
If you want this vibe,
don't wait. I'm the one that your heartbeat craves.
Shadow dancing, bodies
in phase. Give me that signal, I'll misbehave.
So is we dancing with our ladies in the club or not with that, man?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm hubbing the shit out of something in the club right now. Cause your body honest be. Hey, what did they Kevin Hart say? They dirty whining in there. Yep, there's gonna be a lot of dirty whining going on. This album come out, a lot of dirty whining.
So boom, let me ask you this, because a lot of the songs we heard, you know what I'm saying? Not a lot of people have heard yet, but a lot of them heard like you have a certain sound that you kind of went with this album. Define what you did with your sound for this album.
So I wanted to. Well, everybody do R&B. Me and my bro just did a R&B album called Toxic Relations. So make sure y'all go check that out. That's out on all platforms. But I was like when bro first introduced me to the Suno. I don't know. I was just R&B vibing like at that time, So I was like, I did a couple other songs, but I was like, let me see if I could do some Afro beats, And so that's the vibe I was having, the Afro beat vibe, and I don't know. It just started sounding good. Then I started adding extra and doing extra, playing with lyrics and shit like that, and it just became something that I like. So now this whole album, I kind of decided that I was gonna try and make a new genre. So the genre that I'm doing, I call it RN Afrobeat. So basically, you're gonna get R&B, you're gonna get Afrobeat, you're gonna get it mixed, you know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be a whole vibe. So that's the genre I feel like I created. RN Afrobeat.
Well, speaking of which, we're gonna get to one of my favorite songs where all the motherfuckers playing in this song. Y'all, hey, listen to the background of the song. We about to get in the backbone, y'all. And all these people was paid extra double to get these moans, so y'all gotta pay attention to them because they
Hey, man, this song is turning. Let's go.
The background people was paid extra.
Double time.
But they was singing their ass off.
The key on the moon, she the calm in the storm when the block go boom. She the reason that a demon found peace and bloom. She the stash I protect, ain't no price on that. She the blood to my soul, keep me tight on track. When the world throws shit, she gon' light it back. When the snake starts and she'll put them in a trap. She the queen of my kingdom, crown never flip. She the ride in my die, never fall, never dip. She the prayer in my chest when the nights get thick. She the one in my palms when her hand I grip. She the real, no cap, no fraud, no flex. She the peace in my walk, keep my mind complex. She the one I go broke for, bleed for next. She the reason that a boy leveled up, no stress. Can't breathe without you, girl, you my air. Oh, heavy, but you still right there. Rather die love, we a solid pair. If I ever lost you, I vanish out of here. My truth, my flow, my spine, my flame, my peace, my streets, my joy, my name. Oh, without your love, I ain't even asking. Who's seen the pain that I never let show. She the one who held me tight when the nights got low. She the one who kept faith when the world lost hope. She the one who taught us how to dream and code. She the one who kept real when the fake got loud. She the one who made a lost man feel real proud. She the one who saw gold in the dirt I came from. She the one who whispered, baby, you ain't done. She the one who made loyal feel like breath. She the one who made love feel deeper than death. She the one who made home out of chaos I knew. She the one who made forever feel solid and true. She the one who made a king out of kid with scars. She the one who turned wounds into shining bars. She the one who made life feel worth that fight. She the one who made wrong turn back to right. Can't breathe without you, girl, you my air. Whole world heavy, but you still right there. Ride or die, love, we a solid pair. If I ever lost you, I vanish out of here. You my food, my spine, my flame, my peace, my streets, my joy, my name. Hold me down, girl, you all I claim. Without your love, I ain't even a strain. You my truth, my proof, my spine, my flame, my peace, my streets, my joy, my name. Hold me down, girl, you all I claim. Without your love, I ain't even a saint.
Hey, Boom, let me ask you a question. When you was going to make that song, what was the job description you put in?
I'm not gonna lie, dog. Listen to me, bro. Like them niggas, like you ever sung a song in your head and you don't know what song it is? It's because you singing the ad-libs. I've been at you everywhere. You feel me? If I ever lose up, I vanish out of here. Come on, bro.
No, man. So it pretty much was like I had already made a song where, you know, there was a lady and she was speaking about, you know, being being loyal to him. You know what I'm saying? So there's a song on the album called Loyal where she's singing about how loyal she is and how loyal she's gonna be to him.
I'm not gonna lie, that song got some strong ass lyrics to it.
And then so that's pretty much his response song. It's like, well, shit, if you're gonna be loyal, then you my backbone, like, you know what I'm saying? So that's how that came about.
It's really a love conversation, for real. Like when you listen to Body Language, you're gonna get a real love conversation. Two people really kind of communicate in a way that is very unique to display.
It's even the segment on there where bro like realize he been messing up, you know what I'm saying? And kind of let him know he ain't messing up no more. And then kind of like respond to him like, you know, yeah, you did fuck up, but you know, I got you. But then it's like a last song on there. I'm gonna just tell you about the last song. I ain't gonna play it, but I'm gonna tell you about the last song. The last song on there, they pretty much both, it's called The Fall, and they pretty much both know they've been fucking up, but who ain't fucked up? And they fixed it. So that's how the song ends. That's how the album gonna end, but y'all gonna see.
All right. Well, in 15 minutes, y'all gonna get Vibes from Venus.
Hey.
But until then,
I said, hey, Vibes from Venus.
Okay.
From Venus.
Yeah, Vibes from Venus with a special guest. One of the three of these guys that right now, I'll let y'all figure out who it might be. Might be a guest or may not. But I want to hear something. I know it's supposed to be the sexy couch, but I cannot, you know what I'm saying, not do this without hearing, you know what I'm saying?
Hey man, Cool Pro Records, man. Toxic Relations out on all platforms. It's better off singing. You are better off singing.
Grind every sunrise, no food on the plate. Built a fortress, steady hands hold weight. Love thrown out, never ricochet back. Respect evaporates in the gossip attack. He's blind to hustle, woman's heart ice cold. Atlas shoulders heavy, story left untold. Blood, sweat, sacrifice, fight never seen. Peace now purchased in the midnight dream. Better off single, lungs full of flame. No cups, no scars, no losing game. Give your soul, babe, just underrate. Clock is zero, freedom, checkmate. Better off single. keep mouths fed. Gratitude vanished, silence filled the head. Thank you, hollow, echoes fade away. Promises crumble, dust in the day. Hero role played, applause stay mute. Love invisible, stolen like loot. Vision sharpened, red flags in line. Peace of mind, treasure divine. No begging for love that never shows. No guarding where respect won't grow. Better alone than fractured inside. Single life, freedom amplified. Walls unbroken, soul stays guarded. Heart locked tight, fire uncharted. Walk alone, blaze trails high. Better single, no snakes, no lies. Better off single, lungs full of flame. No cause, no scars, no losing game. Give your soul, they just underrate. Clock is 0, freedom, checkmate. Better off single, lungs full of flame. No cause, no scars, no losing game. Give your soul, they just underrate. Clock is 0, freedom, checkmate.
Better off single, baby. I like that one. It's one of my
I'm
favorite
trying to
joints,
hit
man.
that. Ooh,
Please don't. Please,
Please
nigga,
don't.
don't.
Yeah. Let my man do it. You paid him good money to do that, man, brother. Don't. I'm gonna pay that man good money to do that.
I paid a good money. Don't fuck it up.
Yeah, bro.
Don't fuck it up, man. Let my bro make his money, man. Don't step on his coattails. Let it ride, man. Court, let me ask you a question, man.
Yes, sir.
How does it feel? How does it feel? You got two albums out now under your belt. We had a conversation before where you talked about lessons learned from the first one and doing things different the second time. What are some of those things, if you want to, if you can let the people privy to the process, not only just the process, but kind of like, I'm saying, to learn the growing pains. A lot of people they see the success, but sometimes they don't see we had to go through this to get here. You know what I'm saying?
So I think the difference in this process and was actually letting Boone work. Let him create his own sound without me being around. I think Toxic Relation was more my idea and Boom's production. And this project is mostly all Boom on all levels. So I think it was more of me being able to sit back and being able to see what bro being able to create. And last night was the most exciting part of it. It's actually dropping. I don't know if Boom can agree to that. But for me, I waited all night. You nigga probably didn't know I was up all night looking where every platform it came out on, just being really excited for my brother because he actually bought into a system that looked crazy on paper. He actually bought into it and, created a body of work that I could stand beside and actually put out on my platform and actually be able to have somebody to do that is the most blessing that you can ever have in that situation. You feel me? Like having a person that's going to be able to give you they 110% every time. So I respect, bro, and I want to sit back and watch this situation grow for him because I see it on TikTok. It's doing really well on TikTok, and I'm happy for my brother.
Boom. You got anything you want to add to that?
Oh no, for sure. Hey, bro. Your mic might have came unplugged. I think I heard that doo doo.
That's definitely my camera.
He definitely camera. I ain't want to. He was cooking, so I ain't want to stop.
I ain't want to interrupt him. But no, for sure. Even if bro didn't completely was hands on, like I think it was like 2 songs where he was like, "No, them too slow." I was like, "You're right." He was like, "You need to keep up with the vibe of body language and how the rest of the songs work." And it made sense. And when I flipped them and revamped them, they came to
they were so fire, bro. That's a fun process too. like watching something work out, because we truly believe in what we doing. My brother was like, bro, he like, what you think? He already was like, what you think on the 2 songs. So it wasn't like I went in and was like, oh, no. He was like, look, bro, I don't know. I was like, nah, but he just went in, flipped them, gave it the vibe that we was looking for, and I think it turned out crazy.
For sure. And it's like, when I'm sitting here and I'm doing the songs or whatever, and we doing the songs, it's like, even if he didn't have too much hands on, just him giving me the motivation to do this is enough for him to be a major part of this. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like I don't even think about making this type of music, if it ain't for my bro. So this another one of our albums we got for you niggas.
Yeah, and like I said, this album is totally different than Toxic Relations to me because of the vibe, because of what the vibe he created.
Yeah, I'm not toxic as you, nigga. I ain't no
toxic nigga.
You're
not no toxic nigga like me. You feel me?
Yeah. Well, yep. That was something behind doors. I ain't gonna,
what the fuck you about to say?
Your business out there.
No, because I was gonna say y'all had talked, y'all had got a little consistent, little feedback from the people, and now they felt y'all wasn't toxic enough.
They said Toxic Relation was a love album too, so there you go.
Yeah, I'm like, maybe it wasn't listening to the words or something, because
they like my shit was like, but I didn't put out one of the toxic song on the album that's coming out on the deluxe.
So from what I heard was behind closed doors, because I walk around the studio sometimes. What I heard was they bringing out Toxic Relations 2, and this shit gonna be even more toxic. You niggas done fucked up. Y'all thought one was kind of number 2. You motherfuckers gonna be like, I hate my girl on it.
I was thinking about that album, and I listened to a lot of those songs, and those songs are definitely vibes. I mean, when you put the album in, you can vibe to every song, and it's like I don't think it's as toxic as we wanted it to be, but I know that this next one, we both going into our toxic bag.
I think this next album, I think me and Boom probably should get on it like tomorrow. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, with what we got going on in our own respective worlds, it might be the perfect time to write the album. To be honest, like to track it out and get it together, but. Toxic Relation 2 ain't something I'm thinking about right now. I'm really thinking about body language, getting it out here and actually making sure this is the one. Like, I want to make sure this is a big debut for us of the year. This is our second album of the year because, Toxic Relation came out on New Year. So,
well, before we get
body language is our move right now. Toxic Relations 2, middle of you.
Toxic Relation 2, this is because Toxic Relation 2, this is because of you.
No, I was gonna say in the middle of the year.
Oh, all right. Before we get over to Vibe for Venus, appreciate y'all for being here. We're gonna run Gravity again, and then you know what? I might run it again if we have a few more milliseconds. But here's Gravity by my boy Boom, my body language. You know what I'm saying? It dropped last night, so get it.
I don't know.
You watch me from across the room, eyes on me like you already knew. Every step I take, you follow the groove. Like the rhythm got you locked in the mood. I move with a secret you wanna decode. Heat in the air like the night might explode. If you're trying to match my fire and flow, come closer, let the tension grow. Tell me what you're chasing tonight. I can read your pulse in the light. If you want me, don't hide the sign. Just give me that signal in time.
Say the word and I'll ride your way.
Pull me in like you're not afraid.
Danger feels a little like fate.
Midnight calling, we can't escape.
If you want this vibe,
don't wait. I'm the one that your heartbeat craves.
Shadow dancing, bodies in phase.
Give me that signal, I'll misbehave.
You move like you're caught from smoke. Every sway feel like a promise you spoke. Got me drawn in deep with every note. Like you're all wrapped around my throat. I'm not here to play or pretend. I want the moment where the lines all bend. If you're ready for a night with no end, say the word and I'll follow your trend. Tell me what you're feeling inside. I can match your rhythm in stride. If you want me, don't let it hide. Just whisper the truth tonight.
Say the word and I'll ride your wave. Pull me in like you're not afraid. Danger feels a little like fate. Midnight calling, we can't escape.
If you want this vibe,
don't wait. I'm the one that your heartbeat craves.
shadow dancing, bodies in phase.
Give me that signal, I misbehave. Touch the night, let it take you higher.
Feel the spark underneath the fire.
If you want me, say my name.
Say my name.
We can lose ourselves again.
Say the word and I'll ride your way. Say the word and I'll ride your way. Say the word and I'll ride your way.
Pull me in like you're not afraid. Danger feels a little like fate. Midnight calling, we can't escape.
If you want this vibe,
don't wait. I'm the one that your heartbeat craves.
shadow dancing, bodies
In phase. Give me that signal, I misbehave.
In the words of my boy Jay Uso, hey DJ, run it back one more time, Turbo.
You watch me from across the room. Eyes on me like you already knew. Every step I take, you follow the groove. Like the rhythm got you locked in the mood. I move with a secret you wanna decode. Heat in the air like the night might explode. If you're trying to match my fire and flow, come closer, let the tension grow. Tell me what you're chasing tonight. I can read your pulse in the light. If you want me, don't hide the sign. Just give me that signal in time.
Say the word and I'll ride your way.
Pull me in like you're not afraid.
Danger feels a little like fate.
Midnight calling, we can't escape.
If you want this vibe,
don't wait. I'm the one that your heartbeat craves.
shadow dancing, bodies in phase.
Give me that signal, I misbehave.
You move like you're caught from smoke. Every sway feel like a promise you spoke. Got me drawn in deep with every note. Like you're all wrapped around my throat. I'm not here to play or pretend. I want the moment where the lines all bend. If you're ready for a night with no end, say the word and I'll follow your trend. Tell me what you're feeling inside. I can match your rhythm in stride. If you want me, don't let it hide. Just whisper the truth tonight.
Say the word and I'll ride your wave. Pull me in like you're not afraid. Danger feels a little like fate. Midnight calling, we can't escape.
If you want this vibe,
don't wait. I'm the one that your heartbeat craves.
shadow dancing, bodies in phase.
Give me that signal, I misbehave. Touch the night, let it take you higher.
These are vibes from Venus,
If you want me,
where the mind learns how to breathe.
we can lose ourselves.
We sit with truth, unpack the feelings, and let the soul speak honestly.
Greetings and salutations, good people with the business is. It's Friday night. You just listen to the Sexy Couch, brought to you by Court Report Radio. It's now time for good times and bad times, vibes with Venus times with your host. Let me get her up on the screen. There you go, with your host.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It is LaShawna D. Hinton, if you want to say LaShawna D. Lala, also Sassy. But it is me. Welcome to Vibes from Venus. Thank you, DC, for bringing me in. And we have a very strategic, and powerful show for you guys tonight. We did a pivot. Originally, I thought maybe let's touch on some comics, because there was some people that I had the luxury of meeting that had a brand idea about comics at a later age, which I never thought was possible. And at a later age, they were going through some things, and comics brought them some relief. So I thought maybe let's pivot this a little bit after talking to one of my brothers. And we're going to talk about that tonight. But first, what I want to do is the logic lash. We going to have to talk about Wednesday. Okay. So if
We
you,
don't have to. I mean, it happened, and people
it,
were there, and then people left. And, people said some stuff. Some stuff might have been not said. It's better left unsaid. You know what they say? If we're in French, say la vie.
we going to say la vie,
Never mind.
right here.
Into it. Get into
So,
it.
so what I'm going to do is to give the Venetians some kind of recap, if they hadn't watched the show. So let me let y'all know what happened. On What the Shit podcast on Wednesday, we have been constructing a masterful list of artists.
Had been.
Had been. Yeah,
I
this
spoke
past.
that last night. I was spoken on the Rolling Stone pack last night.
We have listen. So we brought in a barrage of people, and we felt, well, DC felt that this might have been a different occasion for us to make our own solid list. Well, the list is still shit. Okay.
I mean, I never said it wasn't. I said the list is what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like they say in Rome, etouffee. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to just let it be. I'm pretty sure I just killed that. But
you did, but it's okay. We're gonna keep walking on the
list. We'll be putting out the poll tomorrow. I will have everybody's list put together. So there will be an 8-way poll if I can get it that way. If not, I had to do 4 and 4. But whoever went on 4, go against 2, and then the best list win. But everybody got to draft 5 players 5 artists. With it being hip hop, R&B, producer, GOAT, and the wild card, which I got to pick, which was best duo or group. Needless to say, 1 through 8, 8 through 1, it was a lot going on. There's a lot of conjecture and mayhem, and a lot of people had some obvious picks, and some people had some picks that you wouldn't have thought of. But it was all in all, it was a great show. I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to doing more. But you want to logically lash it because I don't remember what happened. Everything was everything. But go ahead.
It's okay. The lash isn't that bad. So the lash is some of us are a little bit more musically inclined than others, right? And some of us may have the opportunity to choose a better list than others. The bottom line is to each his own, right?
That was I've never heard shots fired so eloquently in the history of niggadom. Hey, I'm looking at Court backstage. Me and Court looked at each other, and he can't even. And I ain't even on screen backstage, so he know I'm looking at him as he's looking at me, and we looking at each other. When you just shot fire at some people in the most eloquent way I've ever heard shots being fired. That has to be the most eloquent rundown in the history of rundowns. Court.
Just saying, we all have our own perspectives. We all see things visually and hear things differently. So perspective is perspective, and I'm just being. I'm trying to bring.
Hey, brother, you might have the best podcast, but I mean, you might not be podcasting like I've been podcasting, my niggas. So to each its own. Your podcast is your podcast, brother.
Yeah, you have to give yourself some peace. And
Tuesday night, Friday nights, Thursday nights, and Tuesday nights, and hopefully we get back on Sunday nights. But
that's what we're talking about right there. All right, I'm gonna leave that lash there. I'm just saying, everybody list is gonna be amazing. Nobody's is better than others because all the musical artists that we've all picked out were wonderful. So moving on.
Now, LaShawna,
Let's not go there because I'm gonna have to say something about the Destiny's Child, and I don't want to. So
never mind. Never mind.
We're gonna leave that there.
Never mind. We'll leave the children of Destiny alone. They've had
Yes.
enough problems. Some of them didn't achieve. Never mind.
we gonna cut it off right there. So tonight, in a peaceful gesture,
Court backstage, Steven. He's been going nonstop backstage. He got a towel. Lashana, you can't see him, but I can. So this nigga's backstage with a towel in his head. He is going off. He has been going off since you started talking about the shots fired. He was.
I wasn't trying to shoot no fire, but pew pew, if y'all took it that way. I mean, I'm just trying to create some peace within the mayhem with quiet luxury. Okay? That's it. That's all. So, back to quiet luxury. We're a little posh here on this show.
Can I get an introduction, Lashana? Because they just brought me out here. I want to.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's what I was about to do.
I'll see you in a minute.
Thank you.
Boys and girls, children of all ages, the man you see on the screen. Okay, wait, never mind. The man you don't see on the screen is the man you about to see on the screen, because I prematurely pushed the button and it was a lot going on because I was laughing at the shots being fired. My nigga was back there doing his thing. But I'm going to say what I said. And what I said was, the man right here, my brother like no other, Court. This man right here started the Court Report Records. A lot of AI music you've been hearing has been innovated and rejuvenated by my man's. One half of what the shit starting way back in the day, you know what I'm saying? One of the true originals. Been rocking with me for a long time, even when people told him not to. That's still my guy. This man has been growing in this business as a host.
I have a question. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. Is there somebody else backstage?
Silent partner. He said he want to be unseen and unheard. He just here to be here. So he gonna remain anonymous for those who don't. You know what I'm saying?
Also my brother.
Yeah.
My brother, the other half
back
of the report.
In the comments, Boom backstage. He just, you know what I'm saying? My guy Boom back here in the green room with me. You know what I'm saying? He just playing Nintendo.
We always fully teamed up, ain't it? We always fully teamed up for sure.
That's a correction.
First of all, it's an honor to be here.
Our brother.
Our brother.
Okay, there you go. Okay, go ahead, GC. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I forgot where I was at. Oh, yeah. This man has been growing in this business, you know what I'm saying? From the time we started up until now, I've watched this brother grow. You know what I'm saying? The business, the mindset, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, just the ingenuity he's been having, man. I learned a lot from him, just like he learned from me, you know what I'm saying? And Boom, you know what I'm saying? Lashana, Tara, you know what I'm saying? Everybody who we rock with, this guy's being head above shoulders, you know what I'm saying, of a lot of things, and glad to have him with me.
Appreciate it.
Yes.
Appreciate y'all.
I am very excited to have you here today, Courtney. We have a great show for the people. We are going to talk a little bit about being empaths and the luxury of having the return of yourself as a missing guest in your life. Okay?
Yeah, I'm down for it. It's gonna be very
perfect. But before I get chatty with you, I would like to bring out a special guest. She is in the green room, so I would like to give a warm welcome to my new...
Hold on, boss. Ain't nobody back here in the green room besides me and Boo right now. She might have got the wrong directions. She might be lost.
She got the wrong directions.
Hey, Court, she took a left in Albuquerque, bro.
Whoa!
She zigged when she should have zagged. She ain't back here with us.
I promise you.
She should be on her way then, because she is in a green room. I just don't know which green room.
Well, you better make sure whoever security back there. Never mind. Let her know whoever the doorman that talked to her. We don't have a doorman, so I don't know.
Yeah, we don't have no doorman. So if she at that one, I don't know where she at. There we go. Appreciate you.
she might be in doomsday land
You know what I'm saying?
because let me see. All right, so when she gets here, we'll talk to her. So let's move on.
Oh,
There you go. Right
there we
there.
go. There we go.
Oh,
There's the
there she
doorbell.
is.
There's the doorbell.
Hey, what's up, V? Well,
you.
good. Welcome back. I'm so excited that you're with me today and with
I'm glad to
us,
be
I
back.
should say.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
I need a drum roll, please.
Oh goodness.
Oh, yeah. There we go. That's as good as it get. You know, we still.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. I got some bongos. Did that work for you? That tickle your fancy?
Oh,
The bongos work for you?
Yeah, because I can do the
That
salsa
symbol was crazy though.
or the merengue.
Symbol was
So today I'm introducing Creative Logic's brand new employee, my operations architect,
okay.
Will Marie Oliver.
Thank you.
I got bootleg gang slaps on my
That's
phone.
good. Oh yeah. Big clap. Big clap.
So, as excited as I am, I know she is creatively very excited to be here. And I'm going to ask you a couple questions.
Okay, sure.
Okay. So, first question. How does it feel to be the blueprint behind the operations of Creative Logic?
It's exciting. I can tell you that much. And it feels very important, to say the least. But overall, very exciting. Up for the challenge. So yeah, that's the brief and short of it.
I love it. Brief and short. That's what we do here. We're minimalists, right?
It's very
Quiet luxury. And so, next question would be one thing that you think you can bring that is exciting to the team.
I would say, not that you're not organized, but I can bring organization. Plus, I do have a good audience. I have a great way to reach people. So bringing more people in would be probably a good strong suit of mine, personally. But yeah, like I said, simple.
I love that. And that is exactly, folks, why I have chosen my first lady here, because she is an SGA president. She knows how to make constructive and strategic decisions, and bringing those people in and vetting guests and making sure the onboarding is right is something that she is going to be phenomenal at. So welcome aboard, Marie, and I will see you soon, my darling.
See you soon.
All right. Love you. All right. So we already have Courtney with us.
New teammates. Lashana, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Growing your team since day one of your show, how's it gonna feel to be, handing over your baby just a little bit? Just a little bit.
So I don't struggle with giving a piece to someone, because that piece right there is something that person that I strategically chose, or people that I choose, have the same mindset that I do.
Exactly.
I don't go into it just saying, okay, you have credentials. No, I need a vibe. I need to know your perspective. What is your vision while you're here? Mind you, she is a phenomenal biology student going into veterinary medicine. Right. So that precision that she has, that direct mindset of, okay, this person's not going to work because I don't feel that vibe. She has that quality. So that is what I look for when I'm bringing people aboard. And if I'm ever to hand anything off, you got to feel honored, because I don't do that.
I know. That's why I asked. That's why I asked. Well, I've been around you a little bit of time now to know that you haven't brung many people around. So to see her around is a phenomenal thing, and it's gonna be a great thing for your team.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. And congratulations to Marie. I'm very excited. So now we're on to my friend, my colleague, my brother. Courtney Duncan is in orbit with us, people.
Yes, yes,
And
yes.
I am super excited to chat with you and to ask you some of these questions because you and I talk about this quite often. We're both empaths. We're both very well people pleasers at times, and sometimes that can be daunting. It's a little hectic because we love everybody.
Mhm.
Not saying we like them or that we have to put up with them, but we love everybody. And so we try to give people chances and chances and chances. So we're going to talk about the structure and the architect of being an empath, right? So our first question that we're looking into is like the return on investment. It's something we call like the ROI, right? If you ever see that, that means return on investment. If we're talking about it in a psychological perspective, what do you feel is your highest point that you've ever given to somebody and you've never received a return?
I think this is something that me and you just talked about recently.
Mm-hmm.
I think love is one thing that you give into and you might not necessarily see a return on.
Mm-hmm.
I think because it is a vulnerable state to put yourself in, first of all. Um, but it also is it's hard to explain. It's it's it's
Mm-hmm.
it's a really structured thing to do because if you
Mm-hmm.
love correctly, right? I think that's something we talked about too. It's
Exactly.
almost an unconditional thing, right? So
Mm-hmm.
you put yourself in a vulnerable state to love, um, and then you have this person that might. I mean, it all depends on the human beings that you interact with.
Absolutely.
Because I think it goes deeper than like when I say love, I'm just talking about all relationships, all people that you deal with. Um, it becomes love extortion at some point,
Mm-hmm.
right? So you get extorted, and you don't really see any return on it. So that's one thing I think in life that people take for granted, is those feelings and emotions and those values when it comes to being loved unconditionally. So I think
Yes.
that is one of those investments that you never really seek a return on if
Mm-hmm.
you are an empath. You know, if you are like me and some of the people that I'm around, and it's crazy because the people that I work with, I've learned that like the people that I work with on this podcast, the people that I work with, and that I have really close relationships with, are all the same way,
Yes.
right? We like
Mm-hmm.
all the same way. Like we all endure some type of pain at the love expense, right? So
Exactly.
it's a different type of thing.
Yes. So from the chat, we do have a question. What is an empath? So an empath is someone that can literally feel someone else's energy. You can feel a vibe when a person walks in the room, and you can know whether or not you're going to talk to that person or whether they're feeling salty or they're feeling some sort of sadness. Like you have an innate ability, I call it a God given gift, um, to not necessarily read people, but feel them. You can feel their energy. You can feel all of that. You can talk to them through their eyes. Like you can see exactly what they're feeling at that moment. And so, not saying that we're psychic by any means, because that's not what that is. Empathic is having like an extreme designation of discernment, and you feel that God given spirit of that person before they open their mouths. And so, that is what an empath is in latent terms, if I could put it that way. The actual definition would be just bonding with people on a different plane of perspective, right? Like you can sense different things with them. So it's real like a small term, but if you want to put it into context, the way that I just explained how I am an empath, I feel everything. I can know 2 seconds you walk in the room, whether you are pissed off or not. If you're smiling, I feel it. You
Yeah, I'm
can
definitely
fake,
the vibe reader. Yeah,
yes,
I
you
read
can
your vibe
fake
off.
anything you want. I
Yeah.
got you.
Like
Yep.
I think sometimes, and I think sometimes for me, um, I have to like turn off my meter because sometimes I'm overly sure. Like I'm
Hmm.
overly sure that you a bad person. I'm overly sure I got the right vibe from you. So like I try to very be like, okay, let me be cool, let me calm down. Let me because sometimes I don't like to be around people that can't be themselves, if that makes sense. Like
Yes.
I love a person that's just if you yourself 100% of the time, even if it bothers other people, it won't
Hmm.
bother me because I think that is a true thing. I want you to be yourself 100%. I don't want you to come around
Absolutely.
me with any different vibes than who you are. And I stood on that, and that's why I took the opportunities that I've took. Because I truly believe in the people that I'm with. Even with DC, he said that earlier. Like coming into the podcast world space, people was like, "Hey, Courtney, that's just not what we see for you." And I was like, I kind of don't care what you see for me. And I kind of always been that way because I think that you have to create your own vision of what you see for you.
Hmm.
Um, I think that's we talked about this the other night. It's something I learned later on in life. Um, that I wish I knew earlier. Like, perception is everything. What you perceive to want to happen is gonna happen.
Hmm.
What you speak is going to happen. So it's best that you speak positive things over you. Um, I learned that especially because I encounter unique people all the time. So being able to encounter unique people, I like to harness that energy, and create and be a creative with them or whatever I can do creatively with them. So I do encounter a lot of unique people in this space as well.
I like that you brought that up about work, right? Because what we do is work, right?
Yeah.
And if we're talking about a project trap, that's exactly what you just described. Somebody else has a vision for your vision
Hmm.
and not necessarily what exactly you felt like should be managed for your vision. And you want to take what they said to, you know, into construction, but at the same time, you don't want to say no because you don't want to hurt them.
Hmm.
And so it's like a project trap. You're like caught in the middle of your feelings and what you want to do for yourself versus what that person has given you as construction or how do you want to say it? Constructive
Constructive criticism.
feedback.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So in the wake of what we're discussing today, have you ever had the straight innate ability to say no to somebody?
Yes. Um, in this space, yes. I am. I DC would tell you. Boone would tell you. I am a big hell no person because I think I'm a big person on harnessing our energy. Right. Um,
Mhm.
we have created a way. That's our way. It's how we do things. It's over the last 7 years. Yeah, we've been doing some things for 5 years, but we did 18 months of doing something our way before it got to where it is now. Right. So, I mean, my group, and I like to speak with heavy confidence about them because the growth that we have took um was organic. And we did it our way. And so yeah, I'm a big no person, Lashana. No, I don't want you on my show. No, I don't need you to do that. No, I don't need you for that. No, I'm cool.
Mhm.
And I think you have to say no a lot more. But in my personal life, I'm a yes.
Yes. That was my next
So
question.
personal life is totally different. Totally different.
Impact versus exploitation, right? Is how we can look at that, because we can be impactful in the work environment. We can say what we want and no, I'm not interested in that. However, in your personal life, tell me about it.
Personal
What?
life,
Yeah.
I tend to find broken people. Um, I tend to be around like broken people, and it becomes it's hard to explain. It becomes a thing for me. But I love myself so much that I'd be like, oh, I can love me enough for the both of us. And I think that is the stupidest concept that I ever picked up. Because it's not realistic to give yourself away to relationships, to different people, and then at the end of the day, you have nothing to give yourself,
Exactly.
right? So I have these last few months really had to take a step back, look in the mirror, like, hey, I am putting myself in a space where I don't even know who I am, right?
Mhm.
A lot of growth in these processes, and still being able to get up and go to pod, still being able to get up and go to work, still being able to get up and do those things, show the resilience of who I am, and what I'm looking to create as a legacy, right? Um,
Mhm.
so like I said, just constantly going through that mental gain of where am I putting myself when I'm in these type of relations with people, whether they be mom, brother, sister, whoever. Sometimes you don't protect yourself enough for the explosion, right? Sometimes
Exactly.
you have the blanket in the room. They tell you to keep the shelters closed when it's a tornado. They tell you to go in the basement, but sometimes you get caught up in the moment and
Mhm.
you end up upstairs still because you like so panicked and you so frantic. So I think anything can be explained that way. And I feel like love can be one of those things where it have you frantic in the
Yes.
brain, in the mind, because you love this person so much and you've given so much to these relationships that you don't know what it looks like without it, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
So finding that space within yourself has to be the goal. Like
Right.
you have to dig into yourself. Because at the end of the day, that's the name of the game. It's self-preservation. Like
That's right.
so at the end of the day, you have to be thinking about yourself. And I think even in a relationship, as much as you get in these relationships and you lose yourself in the sight of grooming somebody else up or doing something for somebody else or feeling this way, and then at the end of the day, you look back and you've given yourself nothing.
Right.
You've emptied out the sack for somebody else and given yourself nothing. So I think
Right.
that's something that I've learned um just in that space.
And
Personally.
hence our title, The Luxury of Return, the Missing Person. So we did talk about this the other day, and sometimes we look around, like you said, we're lost because we've given so much over here that the person that's missing is us.
Yep.
And so if we're pivoting into like a neurologic transformation into that, what do you feel that you can do or utilize to bring yourself to the forefront of that empathy that you have for everyone without losing yourself in the midst again?
So it's a 60-40 game. Like it's 60-40 for everybody. You cannot give anybody more than you giving yourself. I
Absolutely.
don't care who it is. So like it's a 60-40 game now. It's everything is played off a number, Lashana. You know, so I think love even can be played off a number. And I'm not saying you do this, but I'm saying at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm choosing my sleep over you. I'm saying in those moments when you could depend on me 100%, now you can only depend on me 40%.
That's right.
You know, so like DC said, cut your phone off, whatever, however that look, but you got to be consistent with that. Can't one day, 1 week, I'm going. No, I am cutting off this line to that because you clearly did something to break this boundary for me to even feel this way about you, right? So I have to cut off this line to you because I know that the love that I show you is unconditional, and that's the part that will burn me. So it's such a tricky game, Lashana, like mentally and physically. Like you just have to be very in tune to what you're doing. That's why I say, relations of any sort is like you gotta. My brother Boom told me, remove a title from a person, and you will see the human being. And I
That's right.
truly stand by that. Like ever since he told me that, like I truly stand by that. Like he told me that, and it was one of the truest statements. Like once you remove a title, you see a person for who they truly are. Like, and that's the best way to see a person as
Right.
as their human being. Because then you can know how to treat them.
And not saying that you will lose your empath, you know, because we're highly emotionally intelligent people as empaths. So you won't lose that for a particular person or people. You're always going to want to be there for them, but it's just a structure of boundaries.
And but Lashana, like that's the part that I struggle with, right? Like I don't know how to pull back. Like that is the most struggle part for me. Like I'm still gonna do my part. I feel like almost guilty when I don't, right? Like, and I think that's what lead me to be in very sticky situations because I'll be doing 40% still of what I should not be doing. And I think that is a big thing for me. And it's because I truly believe in love. I truly believe in those real things. I believe you could not say you love a person and not be there for that person whenever they call, wherever they call. So that's why I say it's about how you do it though. You cannot put nobody above you.
That's right. And you have to, you know, I'm a big stickler now, as I've gotten older, to not exploit, but I am very strong on setting boundaries now, the older I get, because when you become a certain age, you start to think back, and I think we had this conversation as well. You think back like, what have I been doing for X amount of years? Where have I been? And so now it's time for me, right? And I can love you to death for life. And if there's no respect, because there's things that come with love, right? Love, you can love all day, but if there's no respect, if there's no, let's say, passion on your side and you're just here, or if that person is mistreating you or, let's say, overusing you, which is that exploitation part, whoa, I got to set some boundaries here because no, I just did that for you. Now, don't be helpless. Don't be helpless. You are a person just like I am, unless you're handicapped and we have a different issue, right?
I them people too. I got a handicapped brother. He do his job. So
exactly.
It itself.
That's right. So you're right in that aspect. I love that conversation that we had the other day, and I'm glad that we're here and we're talking about this. What are some of the things that, since we've been talking, just kind of getting into this passion, like for that self love and self royalty that you've been doing to bring Courtney back from missing?
Well, first of all, I got some face masks. Face masks. Nah, I do some self-care stuff. I really been taking care of myself these last few weeks. Um, getting to the gym, getting myself together, getting some food, getting right, just trying to, grow in my own self.
Yes.
Because it's nobody else's story to tell, right? So,
Mhm.
just growing, just maturing, being able to grow the business as well. Like I'm really focused on the business, like right now, like with my brother Boom.
Mhm.
So just focused on that, and trying to, keep my head in the game, in the game. But you know how I am.
Yeah.
Let's try to have like an hour and a half conversation off off
Yes.
off air, but I think it was one of the best conversations I've had in a while.
Thank you.
Just being able to talk to somebody that kind of understand everything. Like we kind of understand each other really, really good. Like,
Mhm.
and it's a rare that you have somebody that can be like, yeah, no, I get that because this is exactly what you're saying here. And Lashana is a great person to talk to in general, but being
Thank
able to
you.
talk about a conversation like um love or any of those other things with a woman and not feel like you're going to be judged in that moment was a big thing. So I appreciate it. Even tonight, it's like having this conversation. You ain't said nothing that was like, oh, that's why. So I appreciate
Mhm.
that, and
Of
it.
course.
I think it's easy to have these conversations with people that been through these type of experiences. So I know we all have had our own experiences with love extortion, but it's a rare conversation that people have, right?
That's right.
Like
Mhm.
love extortion is such a real thing. People will find out that you love them, and that will be their main focus to extort you. Um,
Mhm.
so you got to be really, really careful on
Yes.
how you love people and how much you show people that you love. Um,
Exactly.
because you can be head over heels for a person, and they might not feel that same love for you. That might not
Exactly.
be the thing that they, you know what I'm saying? So, uh, be careful is what I'll say in that kind of space.
Mhm.
Especially if you have a big heart and and that's how you become toxic. Boom in the comment, because you lean into that dark side of it, right?
Yes.
Now
You
you
have
like,
to.
now you like, I'm on my comeback. I'm on my comeback season. I got to go out there and knock them down 30 times at a time. It ain't got to be that. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
not.
So,
It's not about that. So you have to be your own North Star.
mhm.
Okay. Your own North Star. You have to be self loyal first in order to see if that relationship can grow into that community of loyalty, right?
I think
Um,
that's any relationship, like not just
mhm,
a relationship, because I don't want y'all to just think I'm talking about love extortion from your
mhm.
partner.
It's
Bro, your brother, your friend can find out that you consider them to your best friend, and they will
yes,
call you every 2 weeks, like, "Hey, can I get $5? Hey, you got $7 I can borrow from you." You're not looking at it as that, but the
mhm.
one time you say no, look at their reaction.
Yes. Check the
Look
vibe.
how they feel about you.
Check the vibe.
Say no
Um,
one time
but
and see how they react.
us, we already know what they want. We already know. I already can figure out when you start opening your mouth what you want or what you're going to say or how you're feeling or why you're talking to me. Um, it's already there. And I'll
Body
let you go
language is
ahead.
everything, right? Body language, like I'm a
Yes.
big body language person. Like
Yeah.
I can tell you got a borrow money type of vibe. Like I can
Mm-hmm.
tell you with a few dollars, and sound crazy. But
Or
I'm trying to tell you, like, I really am a good judge of character. Like, I can really see through what people. If that bull is on you, I'm gonna see it 100%.
I'm gonna hear it.
Yes,
Tone of
because
voice.
you can't turn it off.
Mm-mm.
You can't turn it off, and people naturally gravitate towards me. So if
Mm-hmm, me
you're that
too.
one person that has a problem with me, I know it's you. I know it's you. I know you can't. You can't. Your insecurity to be around me is too high, and I will. It will make me even more confident. It makes me know that I'm in the right space.
Exactly.
When I get around a person and you're uncomfortable, I'm here. I'm where I need to be. So that's another thing about me. I enjoy those spaces. Um, and like I told you, LaShawn, I'm one of them people. I'm going through all emotions, bad, good, and ugly, because I think you have to.
You do.
I think that's life. I think life is going through the motions. You
Mhm.
cannot go skip from 7 to 8 to 9 to 12 to 45. You can't just skip steps. So
No,
I think just going through the motions, like anything is gonna have its problem, its vices. You gotta go through it to know what it's gonna feel like. I'm telling you, feeling is everything.
that's right.
And it's gonna be a point when you're lifeless. So
Mhm.
feeling is everything.
You
And
have to feel it.
you have to feel it. And like I said, like the other day, I was like, we was talking, and I was like, everything we do here is left here. Like everything we're gonna do here is left. So
That's right.
just have fun, live life, breathe,
Breathe.
love you somebody, and get your heart broke. Let it be that.
Feel it.
Feel it.
You know, but then you'll have that feeling, and you'll be able to discern like between like, okay, here we go again. This one's not gonna work.
Yep.
Our brother DC said something. We were cutting out on one of the episodes, and he said, "Go outside, feel the grass." He said, "Not in the nighttime, but go outside and feel the grass." You have to go out there and be in touch with where you're at, and it starts with. I mean, we're here on this earth. You have to get in touch with yourself, and I think a lot of us empaths struggle with some of these issues, and I don't want to call them issues because it's just how we are. But we have to learn how to cope and bring ourselves back into that self-loyal space and that self-care space. Because like you said, people do gravitate to us. We have those healing spirits, and I believe that's why we are so empathic. And that's why those people gravitate to us, because they know that we're going to be able to help them in some way, emotionally or whatever that may be. So it's just that boundary that we have to learn, like you said, 60-40, and we come first. We don't want to be the missing person. Right?
That's very true. That's very true. Like I had this one dude, Lashana, at my job. I used to hide from this dude. You hear me? Like he used to see me coming. He'd be in my office all day.
Not peekaboo.
Talking to me. I used to be like, bro, I'm in the meeting. Can you come back? Can you come back? But you know what's crazy, Lashana? He had been gone for like 8-9 months. I had seen him. I was like, what happened to him? So I had been asking around. They was like, oh, he don't leave of absence. He don't leave of absence. I was like, okay. So some time go by, he come back. He said, man, I was so motivated by you. I went and got my certified license. I got the same job as you. Like I went and did the same thing as you because you were so motivational and you always like give me words of encouragement. But I was so irritated by this dude. Like I used to be like, dude, why you asking me questions? But he used to laugh it off. He's like, man, you so funny. Like, dude, like I love coming to your office. I used to be like, bro, if y'all see him coming, let me know so I can hide, brother. But I was so proud of dude. Like it made me happy to be like, even in those times where I feel like irritated by a situation, people still find a way to use me as a sponge, to as a catalyst to move forward. Or I always have something to offer for somebody, and I love being that person to be a blessing to other people. And I think people take those moments for granted. And I obviously took that one for granted for real, because I was like, bruh, that's the last thing he said, bro, I took the whole 2 years off of work to go do that because I had told him to do something. I told him if he ain't got no kids, with the time gonna pass him anyway. So, I feel like when you're young, I want you to be able to live your dreams. I want you to go be able to do those things, especially when you don't have kids and stuff like that. So that's probably what I told him. He went off to do those things, and it's it's those little moments.
It's because we never know who we're going to touch, and we're always going to touch somebody. And when they do come back and give you that, like, you've changed my life, you're like, what?
What did Boom say down in the comments?
He's saying about now, what if Jesus said, this is Boom, what if Jesus said he came first? He said, if the other people, it would have gotten bad. And so, listen, Jesus talks to us all the time. I don't know about anybody else, but he talks to me a lot. And
to say, like, if Jesus would have said,
that man comes first.
Yeah, that would have been crazy. He left me stumped on that one, bro. I don't know what happened, bro. I have no idea what happened, bro. I'm just rolling with the flow, bro. But Boom got me stumped on that one. Boom got me stumped on that one because ain't no way. I talk to you later, Boom. Stop. Don't bring Jesus in this.
Jesus all up in this.
He definitely did. He definitely did with RBS because, but I feel like Jesus is omnipotent, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like when you have an omnipotent God that we serve, we have to. He don't feel what we feel. He don't see this how we see it. It's a whole different thing, bro. Like, so to me, I feel like we take our feelings and we try to put God on time. We try to do time with God. I think that's a total different realm than what we live in. So we serve an omnipotent God, I believe.
Yeah.
And he sees things a little different than what we do.
That's right. So we're gonna leave it there. I think this was a wonderful discussion. I think that a lot of people are going to gravitate towards our reflection on this conversation and empathy and the extortion that people put us through. At the same time, learning how to adjust yourself into that 60-40% and setting boundaries doesn't mean you don't love them any less. Or that you're not helping them. It's just making sure that you're not the missing person in your life.
I'm gonna just say this: if you wake up in the morning and your first thought is somebody else, you've lost.
The whole day, you got to go back, and you can't go back. You got to move forward.
And I had to sit with that for a long time. And it's a depressing state to get into, LaShawna. Like I told you, like because you're gonna be depressed about it. You're gonna be like, "Fuck!" Like I want to bring you some coffee. I want to come over there and move that stuff out the garage. I want to do those things for you, but it ain't helping me none on my end goal of what I've got to do. So take that 60 over that 40 all the time.
How it ain't helping you, man?
I hear somebody in the backdrop.
How the hell it ain't helping you, man? You go over that woman's house, that friend's house, that mama house, and you lift them boxes. That is helping your arms. That is exercise for you. It is helping you. All right. What is our problem with this world?
That wasn't what I was saying. That wasn't what I was saying. We was talking about a whole different light.
And Boom, by the way, you owe me something in a jar.
Yep, you cuss 4 times.
I forgot, man. This is a PG-13 over here. My bad, man.
And LaShawna, you gotta give me an award. You gotta give me an award, LaShawna. I ain't say one cuss word. I might just say one S word.
You said the N word, but I'll give you a pass on that one.
I said the N word.
You did, but it's okay.
I said the N word.
You did.
What?
N word's a bad word.
Well, no, I mean, see, we on Friday vibe right now.
I'm sorry, LaShawna. I owe you $1 for the N word. I thought I
don't say the N word on Tuesdays or Wednesdays. So
Boom, you can go by. We are right now ending Courtney's segment.
You can go by.
Let me talk to our brother.
Who, him? He went back up? I don't know. I'm so confused.
Yeah, Courtney. I'm gonna say bye to Courtney.
I'm so confused.
All right, LaShawna, you have a good day. Oh, are we about to wrap?
I'm about to wrap you up. So take from what we discussed, and I'm here. I'm genuine. You already know that. That's why you didn't get the da 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 because I'm not that person. So
eloquent shots fired.
Love yourself. And I am going to see you.
Hey, Court.
So
Eloquent shots fired.
Thank y'all. Hey, Lashana, before I go, to all y'all people, what you call your fans?
Venusians.
I'm not gonna say that. But y'all, go check out our new single, Core Report Records. Gravity. Boom. Shout out to him. Body Language is coming soon. I think what he say, Boom, what you say? Drop it in the comments. I think he said it'll be uploaded tonight, but it'll be preloaded.
Yes.
I think we looking at May 1st. I think he called it Mayday. Mayday. So Mayday, we're gonna have that Body Language on all platforms. Y'all check us out for that.
Thank you, Courtney, for being here. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
And I'll see you soon. You're welcome. Can we bring my first lady on real quick? Hello. And welcome back. I just wanted to give you a proper sign off. Tell the people where they can find you.
So you can find me on Instagram. I will probably put it in the chat because my name's a little weird, quirky.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. But you can find me there. Basically, that's it because I'm not really active on socials. So yeah.
Yeah. And if you ever receive an email, this is the woman behind the access.
Yes.
All right. I will see you later, V. You can sign off, and then I'm going to do the final ash. All right. So that was a wonderful show. I really enjoyed the conversation today. Luxury of return, the missing person. Don't be the missing person in your own life. You come first before anybody. And you came here alone, you're going to leave alone, and you want to make sure that you are doing the things that you want to do within your life, within the time that you have. Don't let it pass you by. You can have empathy for people. You can be sympathetic with people, however you live that part of your life. But don't forget that you have to be self-loyal first. Don't let the light of love shatter your visions. And that's either in your personal love life or with your family or with your friends. It doesn't matter. You still have to love yourself enough before you love someone else. And with that said, we are signing out of orbit. I am Lashana Denise Hinton, and this has been Vibes from Venus.
These are vibes from Venus, where the mind learns how to breathe. We sit with truth, unpack the feelings, and let the soul speak honestly.